Howdy everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank y'all for being here. Today it is Sunday. We've been over here packing orders. I don't know if y'all can see some of them over there. We got a line, bunch of orders. Like 45, 46 so far. Something like that. We got one big one in the back we got to pack tomorrow because we don't have a box big enough for it.
Well, wait man, I just don't want to pack it. That big one.
That's too big. Unless we cut it down, maybe. I don't know. We may have one. We'll see. We're dealing with Miss Courtney sore. Her abs hurt right cheer.
Like my top abs.
I said, "What'd you do to them?" Tell them what you did, honey.
I just flexed them. I don't know. I pulled them doing something.
I said, "What'd you do?" She said, "Well, Allie was asking me how to flex your abs, and I showed her, and now mine hurt."
I'm out of shape.
We don't know.
That's what happens when you get jelly rolls.
She's just sore. Just sore. I get sore sometimes too. We've been working a lot.
I don't know. I could have hit it moving some of that stuff over at the
Or you could
thrift
just
store.
flex too hard.
Could have.
I don't know where this video is going today. Yesterday we went to some storage units, sales across the street, and then we went to Gadsden to the couple of thrift stores.
We had the video. It's just a boring video, but if you want to see it, let us know.
Actually, let's just throw some of that in after
one?
this.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave.
We got door one. Everybody take a look. And if it don't have any protein in it, yeah, there's no protein in the pack. Okay, everybody has a chance to look. Anybody else need to look? All right, inflation's in play, guys. Foods are getting up higher and higher. You got stuff here to put in the house that won't go bad, that you can feed your family for a year at least in beans. Who'll start me off $25? $25. Anybody? $25. Got 25 here. Anybody 30? Anybody 30? Speak out, because I may not see you. 25 going 30. 25 going 30. Remember, you get first dibs on the rental. 25 going 30. 25 going 30. Going once. You're going to lose out. There's only 200 units. Going twice. 25 going 30. Third and last time, speak no more. Got money here. 25, 30. So, $25. Woo, money. Got some money in here, guys.
Is this like that? Is that one we have last week? No nos puedes mirar por encima. Yep. When everything that it says.
Who'll start me off at $50? Anybody $50? Who'll start me at 50? Remember, only one left after this. Who'll start me at 50? Miss Betty? Nope. Alright, who'll start me at 25? Alright, got 25. 25 going 30. 25 going 30. 25 going 30. Come on, guys. Speak up. Raise your hand. Holler. Scream. Call me a dirty name. 25, 30. 25, 30. Take a look. Now, there's money here. I already seen something here that's worth $50. 25, 30. Come on. 25, 30. Got rain coming, guys. 25, 30. Going once. 25, 30. Going once. 25, 30. Going twice. 30. Got 30. 35. Got 35. 40. Got 35. 40. No. Got 35. Anybody do 40? Anybody do 40? Going once. Going twice. Everybody's walking away. Going 3 times. So, $35.
Thanks, Mama. What up, Mama? They went to toys, everybody. Is orange anything?
No. Does cream need that?
I need it.
What do you need it for?
One, it's old.
What's the year on it?
As old as I am, because I used to have one of them whenever I was like 3, 4.
So, as y'all can tell, it was kind of boring. Trashy units. Thrift store wasn't anything but the truck.
We tried to film a couple of different videos yesterday, but neither one of them worked because everything sucks.
And so now we're trying to find a rooster thermometer little thing. I don't even know
We'll
how to
pop a
describe it.
picture of it up over there somewhere.
We lost it.
We lost it. It happens.
We've been searching for 2 days now.
So this brings us into today's video of what we're going to do is talk about eBay inventory and why custom SKUs are important. What are they?
See, we've had it though for a while, and it got lost in the move.
Yeah. Back, if you're only got, a couple hundred eBay items, custom SKUs really ain't that important because they're generally, where they're all at because it's not a big selection. And we was up to probably 700 items. We had these 4 shelves, some barrels, and two little other shelves. So custom SKUs wasn't that big of a deal because, we could see everything. It had to be on one of these 4 shelves, so it didn't take long to find it. But now that we've grown into all of this,
and moved from there to here
and everything, custom SKUs are very important. So a custom SKU, when you list something on eBay, in the item specific, you'll see down at the very bottom of item specifics it says custom SKU, custom SKU. That is where you can input your SKU to where you can find something when it sells, and nobody can see that but you. The buyer can't see it, nobody can. So some people will put where they got the item, how much it was. So if you bought it at Goodwill, I put GW, so you give it 99 cents. GW, Goodwill, 99 cents. And then where it's at. That way they can keep a better record of what they actually get for the item. We don't. We just do where it's at, okay? But when we had such a small inventory when it was listed, then we didn't use them. So we never updated them. Now that we got all this stuff and we moved, our 600 or 700 items there's in here doesn't have SKUs,
give or take a few.
So if it's on N2, if I list something, I put this up here on N2, I put the SKU in when I list it, so when it sells I can walk over here to N2 and say, hey, here it is, cool, got it. When you don't have a SKU,
you run around like a chicken.
It's like we're looking chickens are looking for chickens. Where is this thing? I don't know. No idea where it's at. And when this happens, it's very aggravating and upsetting. And y'all are probably saying, hey, why don't you go back in and fix it? Like, pull all your ones that ain't SKU'd and SKU them. We would be in the same situation. We can't find them to SKU them. Well, then deactivate the listing.
Then you're going to have to sit in inventory
then it's
somewhere.
Just going to be somewhere and I can't find it, and it's not going to be able to sell, so I'll know to find it. It'll get lost forever. So come the end of the year, when we do an end of year inventory, where we go through every item, put our hands on it and everything, we'll find everything then. But I can't stop the operation to do an inventory and pull 8 guys in here to do it with me whenever there's probably 8,000 items in our inventory system right now that's not listed.
Right.
Okay, we've got it. It's ready to go, like this. It's photoed,
it may or may not be listed.
Not listed, but it's here, ready to go. So I got the pictures. So when we do our year-end inventory, we're going to come through, and y'all know how it is. Things fall into cracks. And once they fall into the cracks, okay, they're gone. You don't have any pictures of them. You don't know how it got deactivated, not listed. It's just like it was never there, but it is there. So what you got to do then is once a year go through and pull all this stuff that's fell in the cracks. And I promise you, if you even do this, if you're not a big eBay seller, you're going to have something in your inventory you thought was listed, and it wasn't. It's just been in your inventory. So at the end of the year, we go through, we'll pull all that stuff, and we'll look every piece up. Pull up the eBay app, type this in. Don't pull it up, it's not listed. It gets pulled, goes back, and restarts all over. Because there's going to be pieces in here like that. Did I get that off that shelf? I hope I did.
Yeah, but you're going to knock it off on the floor because it's going to break.
And that's glass. And that's another way your SKU system can get messed up. If I accidentally knock something off, or if I move something, or did a big inventory move, and I put it on the wrong shelf, and it says go get Z1, and I go to Z1, and really it's on B2 because I moved it 6 months ago and didn't mean to.
Or you have employees who,
Yes.
as you can see, it says MB3. That's for this side of the shelf. But they only see that, and they just use it for that side of the shelf. So,
And it's like you tell them over and over and over how to read the label on a shelf, and they still don't understand. So then you get your employees, if you got any working for you, and it says Z2, and they put it over here on CK5.
we have to hunt even though we have a SKU system.
Usually though, it's not that bad. It's usually, if it says MB5, it may be either right next to it. You know,
MB5
sometimes
to
it happens.
MC5.
We don't have a perfect SKU system. It's really good, but it's not infallible by no man's means. But it does work. So
Y'all see that above coat and say it, that thing right there?
we got to pack that.
That's what we got to pack.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. It's heavy too. Heavy too. So we got to find this thing. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna eliminate new stuff. So it's not gonna be on any of these middle shelves because they're new. I only had a couple of these shelves. I know which ones they are, so we're gonna search them and the red ones in barrels. It's got to be in one of them places. It's just got to.
Because it's an older listing.
It's an older listing, so it's got to be, unless 6 months ago I took it from B2 to somewhere else because I didn't want it to get broken. I never updated the listing because I'm human and that happens. So it's somewhere around here, but custom SKUs as you grow are important. Implement them. They can help you out a lot and save you a lot of time. So important. So important. So we're going to try to find this rooster. See, we have this too. This was another thing we've always had.
We've had that even in Florida.
But I don't think I would put
It's not in that.
a breakable glass thing in one of these, as I got 6 breakable pictures with stuff piled on top of them.
Look, those pictures came in last, okay?
So, I mean, it's around here somewhere. We just got to find it. And at the end of the year, we're going to go through and we're going to pull all the unlisted stuff, and we're going to re-SKU everything that's on each shelf. So this time next year, everything will be good. You just got to adapt. And this kind of brings it into the being successful selling online, having processes in place, and then tweaking those processes, you know, whether it's listing, you know, photoing and such, to make everything work smoother and more better and easier. So in the end, this video is nothing more than us looking for a chicken
Thermometer.
So bet you ain't never watched a whole video of somebody looking for a thermometer. Now you have.
And it's funny because it's like a, what, 5x5?
I've seen it like 17 times.
It's not super tiny.
It's gonna be somewhere where it wouldn't have got broke. I put it up for safekeeping,
And it's gonna stay up.
and it'll probably be there next year. But what do we do in the cases where we can't find it, you know, and this is a one-of-a-kind item? You know, we'll cross that bridge when it happens. Let's hope it don't happen, but it may. So let us keep looking, and we'll try to find it. And if we don't, we'll see these.
Those aren't listed.
Unless they're just hanging there.
Those aren't even photoed.
They're just hanging here. Why are them just hanging here? I don't know, but they are.
Because we're a little behind.
And I got a bad back, so I can't hardly get down here, and Courtney's abs is hurting.
We're falling apart.
So these bottom shelves are kind of obsolete.
We wouldn't have put glass down there with that type of stuff anyway.
Would we?
No, I don't know.
I don't know neither.
My theory is O2, O3, N2, N3, N2, and M3.
So whether you sell in barrels like this, boxes, shelves, whatever the case may be. If you're just starting, or you're, you know, even if you're late in the game, start a SKU system.
Yeah, just stop what you're doing and make excuses.
I mean, it's like 3 extra clicks. O2, click. M1B, click. So we're going to try to find this thing. Y'all pray for us while we're looking. We give ourselves the whole weekend to find it.
And we
waited around till last minute
to find it.
I'll let y'all know where it is if we ever do find it. We need Allie.
See,
Found it.
Not small.
We it was down there in a barrel with shoes in it.
That one.
I was wrong. I didn't put it somewhere it wouldn't get broke. That's like what is that for? $45? Crazy. So back to the custom SKU situation and how stuff gets moved. This is how. We're not a big YouTube, okay? We don't have big fancy tripods, and I had to get my ladder.
Tripods? It's tripods.
Get my ladder.
See you later.
And I had to get my phone, stick on the ladder, okay, to film that so I could speed it up. So it does sit there. Look at that.
Would you look at that?
Would you look at that? When I see that, would you look at that?
Oh, would you look at this?
Yeah, well.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, there's a few more blemishes on the car.
Oh my gosh, just look at it.
The car is not perfect.
Just look at it.
So I pulled this to hold the phone up because I could not get that to happen a while ago. And I don't remember where these come from. So luckily, Courtney said, hey, JP13.
There's the other box.
Right there by that box where I grabbed it. That's how. Look at that though.
Would you look at that?
Would never do it again, would it?
Probably not.
So we found it, which is awesome. But y'all, seriously, on a serious note, SKUs can save your butt. And this happens to us at least, what?
Once every week?
Couple days.
Yeah.
It's bad sometimes, y'all.
Sometimes we have to take everything off the shelves.
Like, we'll just start here and just... But, I mean, they slip through the cracks. Even now, we may forget to put a SKU in or do it and then not press the done button and it may not save it, or we may...
I think we have some new tablecloths that she's got question marks.
See, Courtney just listed them with question marks.
Because I don't know where the SKU... There was no post-it for the SKU, so...
So what do you do in that case? Do you stop listing to come find SKUs? No.
I
You
have.
list it and you worry about it whenever you only got 12 hours to ship it. That's what we do.
That you need the little ladder. It's up the first aisle, all the way.
Of course it is.
All the way up the first aisle.
This one's just closer.
Such a tight squeeze right here. Because this shelf is pushed in.
This big old building, all that open room, we back here working with a foot.
See, it's real tiny.
She said, hand it to me. I didn't do it. Ooh. Watch out, that thing would got you. Hold on.
I got it.
You got it? Miss Courtney.
No wonder my abs hurt. Oh, that hurt so bad.
Hey, we made some room up here, though. What is that?
I don't know. Oh. You got that sleigh that goes up right here.
See? I moved the sleigh. I left it, Miss Courtney.
Hey, but the sleigh has got the skewed for the top, so you need to move it.
What do y'all call these? What do you call it?
Sled?
What do you call these?
I don't know, but it don't need to go that way. It needs to be stood up, or we're gonna knock our head every time we go across it.
Honey, we're short. Look. So, some people call these toboggans. Like a hat.
I don't think so.
Yeah, some people call these toboggans. Like a hat. We call toboggans hats. That's a sled.
Mush mush. That's gonna kill somebody.
Okay.
Turn it the other way.
I can't. There's a big box there.
No, like
What are you talking about?
where that
With
end
the heavy end?
No, this end comes out.
This way?
Yeah. There you go.
That's better.
There you go.
That's better. So, back to our custom SKUs. Everything in here is labeled.
Truck. Because it is currently sitting on a truck.
It's just closed like this, and this custom label is truck. That's the name of it because it is sitting on a truck.
And y'all are saying, well, what happens if you sell the truck?
It will no longer be sitting on a truck. So then we're going to make this next shelf we put here, and it's going to be called truck.
Or we can just go get the other truck out of the storage building and
Or
photo
just
it.
bring another truck here, and it'll be a truck. That's the reason our shelves are kind of crazy, because as we're adding to them, our SKUs are so weird because everything evolves. So we started out, let's look.
We had to see. Well,
We started out with A1, B1, C1, D1, and such, you know. And they're not in order, but they're here. We know where they're at.
They're kind of in order.
And I was still listening, even after we had this, I was still listening to stuff, just throwing it in these because we only had 6 of them. Not hard to find it. But, so generally if something sells without a SKU, it's right here. Isn't it?
Most likely.
Most times it's right here. So, what we did is we started from here, where the shelf is, where the toboggan.
Oh, God.
Golly darn.
There's a ladder.
So that's a ladder. A2. Where the heck is A1?
That's the barrel.
Oh. So, we couldn't do A1 because we got a barrel A1. So, we started A2. Okay? A2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we go to B's. This is BS1, BS2.
Black shelf.
Black shelf, y'all. Okay? Because at the time, it was the only black shelf we had. And then we go to CK. Colton Courtney.
Well, we had a barrel that was CK1.
Now, the reason we went to CK is because back at our old store, we were storing stuff into barrels and boxes. So we were labeling barrels and boxes. CK 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 25, whatever. We moved over here, got more shelves, so then those barrels got emptied out, put onto shelves. So now we have CK1, and then it jumps to CK5 because somewhere along the way...
No, we combined 2, 3, 4, and 5 on
we
one
either
shelf.
combined it all onto one shelf, or we skipped to 5. We don't know.
Then it skips to 8.
8, 10, 12, okay? And then it goes all the way to 18.
And then we have Chip.
Chip. Okay, can y'all guess why this shelf is called Chip?
Because we had 3 of the Bell Chip teacups.
So when all these chips sell, it's still gonna be Chip. Okay, so if we sell a whatever, it's gonna be on Chip. And then it goes to CK23.
CK25, 26.
Okay, and then we keep going down. It stays in the C's. So we got A, B, C, so it's semi-alphabetical to D.
Well, okay, yeah, you stopped at CK31.
And we jump straight into D2 again.
Because we have a D1.
Because there's a D2, B1 barrel, okay? And then we go D7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're good. And then we go to EC. EC. Let me tell you why. Can y'all guess?
End cap.
This was on the end of our shelving units. It was the end cap. So now it became end cap 1 and such. Well, then we move on to F's. Okay? FS1.
No, it starts with FedEx.
So our top shelf is called FedEx. Can y'all guess
Because
why?
that ginormous box right there was labeled FedEx to go on the wood shelf we had because it has pillows and covers in it.
So it goes FedEx. This one top shelf is FedEx, okay? And then it goes FS1, 2, 3, 4, front shelf. This was in the front. Okay. And then we go from F to G. Okay, because we got this whole group.
They were gray shelves.
We got this whole group of shelves and it was gray. They were gray. So we put gray shelf 1, GS1 all the way down, all the way down, all the way to
Nope, stop on JP.
to here, which goes straight to JP3, which is our employee shelves. This is stuff she had done, photoed for us and everything. So, and they were in boxes. So we just kept the boxes.
And we combined the shelves.
Combine the shelves. So we're in alphabetical order down through here. So if you need an F shelf, it's going to be with F. FedEx, it's on the top.
Well, no, you're wrong. All the F shelves are not together. Because all those over
Oh,
there
no,
are.
they're not together, but those kind of are, okay?
We are so out of sync.
Listen, y'all. It don't matter how you do it. They can be any way you want to put them, and it'll take you. As long as this number is in this SKU, it will take you to here. That's what you need to know, okay? Well, it won't physically take you there. I mean, if you got 100 different shelves and they're like all the same, it'll take you to all of them. Or
Right.
you'll have to look for it.
Narrow it down
Headache.
best you can.
We had these shelves for a long time. Okay, back to our barrels. L, M, N, O. But up here is a whole different story. These are just our barrels. And they can be anything from P's to N's to O's.
All this is Lily Rose, so it's P like 1 through 70 and all that to 600 and something.
Right, so let's keep going around
Actually, it's
here.
not even all of the Lily Rose. The others are in A barrel.
So, we start up L,
Right
M,
there.
and O. And then we jump to P right here, okay? P1 through whatever. And then it continues here. So P's, PS, plastic shelf. I mean, obviously. To R's, R, you know, such. To T's, to U's, to V's.
And W gets all
to
weird.
W's, okay, now when we got to W, this was mainly our wood shelf that we had built.
How
And we
big
had
one?
all boxes on them, okay? So everything's WS12, WSC, but we put it on. All these boxes are skewed to WS12, WSR, WSPT,
1 and 2.
so forth, okay? And then you get to W, X, Y, Z, but
Now we have middle.
now we have the middle aisle, okay? So here we start the middle.
But we started on this one.
So we got M, A.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Aisle starts with, is it A or I?
A.
Okay, so we're good. So this side is low numbers, that side is high numbers, okay? So we got M, B, C.
These are hang.
These is hang.
D.
This one is D, so we got D1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then MD 7, 8, 9, 10 on that side. So it's low numbers, high numbers. ME1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, y'all see how we have these right here on this side. This is what confuses our employees.
Okay. And look, she's even got it set up like a
A library.
library. So all the high numbers, all the low numbers. But then,
We jumped to the other side of the store.
okay, we were out of letters. We done used plumb through Z right there. What were we going to do? So what we did is we had this shelf
It was by the front door.
by the front door, so it is labeled FD. And for some reason, it starts down here, goes this way, and then flip-flops back to over there.
I don't know why we did it that way.
One should be over here, but it's not. So we got one, and then we end at 18 down here.
Don't ask.
And then it goes
FC.
FC, which is... Oh, it was before D. So we got FC.
We're going
one.
backwards on this side.
This side is all out of whack. FC should have been, one should be down there, but it's not. It starts here. And then we go all the way down to FC, D, and then we go to D's. Nope, that's still C's.
We're still in C's.
To here. Okay, so that's our inventory system.
And all that over there
Our
is
SKUs.
Amazon 1 through 12.
It is a wreck, y'all. We are lucky we find anything we sell. But everything, most of it,
I
is
know where
skewed.
it's at. Well, that and I know where it's at.
And once you work around it a lot, like my brother, his SKUs, like he's got one that's hot dog. Shelf is a hot dog. And then this
Hamburger.
shelf would be hamburger, prime rib, briskets over yonder.
Steak.
You can do them whatever you want to do them. Just do them so you won't lose stuff. So,
There's
This
that
everything.
beast.
So I was really hoping this never sold. Just being honest.
And they're gonna say, well, if you didn't want it to sell, why'd you list it?
I wanted it to sell. I just didn't want.
It's to sell now.
I just didn't want to
Pack it?
pack it. Okay. This thing is heavy. And it's big.
It even tells you on the side of the box, well, the side that's currently on the ground, 2-man lift.
Okay, so it's big and heavy. If y'all didn't know, just a little food for thought for y'all. When you're packing something this big, weigh it before you pack it, okay? So this thing, if it weighs 55 pounds, okay? I can't just wrap it in this cardboard box and stuff and make a box out of this in order to be protected. So, what I mean by this, let's see if this box has it actually.
Pick it straight up, honey. No.
Okay, so you would not want to ship anything high dollar in this box.
Now, granted, we have.
Yes, we have, okay? But especially through UPS or FedEx, okay? So, even if this box was big enough to fit this in, I would not mail it in this box. So, let me show you why. Y'all walk up there. Okay, so here's some boxes here. Okay? If you're mailing something expensive and you don't want to gamble on it, you know, if it's 100, 200, 300, that thing's over
20 roughly.
320 roughly, okay? Make sure your box has this. Okay.
This little symbol, right?
This is your box certification label, okay? And this basically tells edge crust test up to 32 pounds, your size limit, and your gross weight it can hold for a single wad. It's a box certificate. So if I mail that and I foam it and everything, it's not in a certified box, UPS will not, or FedEx will not pay a claim if that gets damaged. Okay, so make sure you get a big enough box, foam it, you know, pool noodles, bubble wrap, whatever you want to do. Make sure it has, it's rated to the size of the item.
Mainly
Right.
just for UPS and FedEx.
And when you're packing it, whatever box you're using, so if I'm using this is a bigger box like this one, I'm going to use it for that. I'm going to snap a picture of this, that, as I'm packing it, how I'm packing it with the foam around it, whatever the case may be, exactly how I'm packing it. 3 or 4 or 5 pictures. Seal it up, weigh it, snap a picture of the weight, snap a picture of the label, and then all 4 sides of the box. And then if it does get damaged and you need a claim, and the buyer sends you pictures of the box and it's all caved in, you already got 90% of what you need to do the claim. Okay, and if it does not have that, they will not pay it. Food for thought. Alrighty, y'all. So if y'all want a deeper, in-depth video on shipping and stuff I've learned for shipping, learned it the hard way, y'all. Learned it the hard way. Let me know and I'll make one. We'll do one, won't we? In depth.
I reckon.
A lot of potty plates.
A lot of bubble millers.
No, but seriously, if y'all want to learn more about shipping, let me know. We'll do a creative video for that. I know this video was everywhere.
Kind of boring.
It's what it is, what we're doing. Showing you our crazy SKU system, but make sure you have something in place. I don't care what you call your shelves, as long as you can get from sold to know where that shelf is to find it, okay? It will save you a lot of time the bigger you get. Because, I mean, if we grow this into, and we put another row of shelves here, fill this up, and then we end up having to either get another building or a bigger building, and say we got 50,000 items in here, and you're looking for one little bitty something,
You get lost.
you're gonna have to cancel, and that'll defect you.
I've got it to where if I really wanted to make it a better SKU system, I could do it down to the box on the shelf. But that's just a mess.
Yeah, we just know what's working for us. If it's if the item is skewed, we've never had an issue. If we didn't skew it, we've had
Well,
issue.
if it's skewed and it's not on the shelf, it's generally around the shelf.
It's within a foot of it, usually.
Right.
It may be in the box put to the right or to the left, or above and below. But
It's generally within the area of it.
and it's a good idea too to maybe once a year, twice a year, go through and just put your hands on everything. Start on the first shelf, grab the first item, find it, make sure it's good.
Or you can write a list as you go, like
Yeah.
your shelf, and then
Um,
worst case your SKU system fails, you have it on, hard copy.
We did it before we moved,
Mm-hmm.
which helped us before we moved over to here, and we're going to do it at the end of the year when we do our year-end inventory. we're gonna put our hands on everything, assure it's listed, and go from there. So
Now, my hand's been on everything. I still couldn't tell you where everything's at.
yeah, I mean, our brains are literally like that.
Mine's probably like that.
No, hers are bigger than mine. But we're gonna get off here. Y'all like the video, share the video, subscribe if y'all ain't already. Love you all.
We gone.